Really? I'm just trying something new. Hello everybody, welcome to my channel for the very first time. This is Developing as Dr. K. I'm just gonna give y'all a little intro so you know what we're gonna be talking about here and let y'all know who I am just a little bit. I grew up in Georgia. Love it, wouldn't trade it for the world. After high school, I attended Spelman College, where I knew I wanted to study computing. I didn't really know that, but people told me I was good at it. So I was like, okay, well, I guess that's what I'm gonna study. And then I said, well, I don't wanna just know about one side of computers. I wanna know everything I can know about computers. So I decided at Spelman to join the dual degree engineering program. Now in this program, you can do 2 degrees at the same time. So you are working toward them together, meaning you take more classes than the average student. You have a huge workload to get through. I decided to take on computer science and computer engineering. So what happens is at Spelman, you do your computer engineering part for 3 to 4 to however long it takes you years in like an accelerated program, and at the same time, you're taking the beginning engineering classes like your
Calculus 2, your Calculus 3, differential equations. You know, if you're not computer science, then you're probably going to take a higher level computer science class, but since I was, then it was already included. You take principles of engineering, engineering graphics, things like that.
You take all that stuff like during your time at Spelman, and then after your time is up, after you finish your degree at Spelman, which is gonna typically be sooner than you would have, then you go into your portion at your engineering institution. We have several partnering engineering institutions. The one that I chose was Auburn University. At Auburn, I studied computer engineering. And computer engineering is very different from computer science. I'll probably do a video on that later, just so y'all can kind of understand like the difference and stuff. After I left Auburn, I had 2 degrees, in one from Spelman in computer science, one from Auburn in computer engineering. So I had to kind of figure out what was next. I already knew what I wanted to do, so it wasn't really like a hard figure out for me. Because I was a Gates Scholar, I had already kind of planned to go to graduate school because it was covered. You know, I didn't see any holdups or issues as to why I shouldn't do that. So I now attend the University of Illinois at Chicago. At University of Illinois, I am studying computer engineering, but my research is in computer science. So I'm pursuing a PhD there, and my research focus is looking at historical bias and how that affects decisions that machines make for people who are marginalized in particular. And in this very moment, I am interning at IBM Research as a PhD research intern. It's kind of like the research you do at school, but it's a little bit different. And I'll get into that like in another time. I have traveled all over the US. The Lord has just been really faithful and provided opportunities for me to do that. I went to school in Georgia. I interned in Los Angeles. I've been to conferences in Anaheim. I have been able to intern in New York twice. I have been all the way, down to the bottom of Florida. I'm in Chicago now. So I've literally top to bottom, left to right, United States, okay? And literally a lot of states along the East Coast I've been to. The only state past Chicago West that I've been to is California, and I've been kind of like mostly in the Southern California area. Because I moved around a lot, I have a lot of experience with like short-term housing, moving, things like that. So I'm probably gonna be bringing some of that stuff out in future videos. And also I am a lot about like growing up in your 20s and like just that life transition after high school, like, and even after college. How is that, what's that like moving out you know, getting a job. I forgot about that. I did have a full-time role as a software engineer before I started grad school. So I will be talking about that. And I also have because I had a lot of scholarship money before I went into school, I have a lot of things that I could talk about with like how financial aid works and how to get money for scholarships, how to get school paid for, because we ain't paid to go to school. And, you know, just a whole lot of different things. I'm probably gonna do a few day in the lives just so y'all can see what, you know, my life is like as an engineer, as a graduate student, as a researcher, so that if you're thinking about these things, you can kind of see like, is this the life I'm trying to live, or am I trying to do something different? I'm a firm believer in viewing other people's lives and seeing what they did and seeing how that can influence my life, just to see if I want to do something different, if I want to do something similar. You know, please go ahead and subscribe. Get ready for all that great content coming your way. I'm excited to be here, and I can't wait to tell you guys all about scholarships, college life, grad life, working life, growing up in your 20s, moving out, moving around, short-term living, long-term living, engineering, whatever I decide to talk about. There may be some days where I just feel like saying whatever's on my mind, and the people that really know me know that I will say what's on my mind. You know, just tell y'all about my frustrations with things that's going on in the world, which I often do. And maybe we can have a dialogue about it. You can head over to my Instagram page, which is developing_as_Dr. K. And check it out, where I will be, you know, trying to post about when I'll be posting and announcements. I'll try to give some encouragement there for things like that. Like this video, comment down below some things that you want to see, and subscribe to my channel for more. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you soon.